Hello guys, how are you doing? Good evening again. We are going to continue with it. If I remember correct, last time Honest here, didn't here.
What's hiding here?
Remember, but here,
If not over,
yes,
then through.
he actually talked our way of here. There is it's the hut. We are going a long way. Jesus Christ, you get the living shit out.
God, what's that smell? Sulfur? Bizarre. See that symbol on the ground? This was a mason's guild.
Maybe a nice big hammer for Karlak.
Berna, iron.
Maybe I need more pockets. What's that?
A pile of crushed bones of varying shapes, sizes, and creatures.
I've done this fight.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Hey! I know you! You're... Twist 'em up.
It's you, our little idol thief from the Druid's Grove.
Sorry. It knocks the wind right out of me. That's who I'm looking for. Mum and Pops, I mean. When Zevlor... When he... Well... There was an ambush. Mum yelled, "Run!" So we ran. I could hear him running behind me. Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it. Thanks, mister. I knew you'd help me again. The vines won't last forever. I don't suppose I can stay with you. Just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it. Oh, thanks. You're the best. So you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting, hero man.
Hey. The answer was
Excellent.
Let's cook your fire, baby.
No one's stopped me yet. At the ready.
a lot of tombstones.
What's in here?
Why are they sarcophagus buried?
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
You are what? Exhausted. How?
Don't touch me. Oh, for a skeleton key. What's that? Step lightly.
Still alive, so that's progress. Another step forward.
Don't call the doc. Oh, you're a patient.
Sir.
This is
Good
the
plan.
children's
Babe.
ward. Triage is back that way.
That's Arabella's father. Or was Arabella's father.
I will sell you what I can once I've stabilized the patient. Not dead, merely medicated to ease the pain. Yes. Yes. I knew these hands would not fail me. The patient is sure to recover. Not much left now, but you're welcome to look. Now.
You sort of fun.
Critical miss.
Oh, not so
Oh,
well.
I forgot
But
to.
well enough to wait. Join the line, and you will be seen. Be patient. Here to see the doctor? Are we poorly? Are we desperately poorly? Oh, not so well. But well enough to wait. Join the line, and you will be seen. As pale as a ghost. You must see the doctor immediately. Down to the theater. Be swift. Be saved.
What to do? With haste.
The doctor will... down the corridor.
You sort of fight.
Something good here, I hope.
Hmm. That's the other thing. So Frank Maraj took advantage of here for him.
Moving in.
Here Miranda used 8 version. Here. Take all the damage. Fuck them.
See here how I soothe each vein with the tenderest touch.
Guys?
The objective of the Scalpel Sisters is to soothe. For the Scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah. See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of mercy. Pray, sister, show us the extent of your beneficence. Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient's sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver. Come, step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
Absence.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfectly. It is the scalpel-led journey that leads from pain to peace.
A stinging truth, but a truth nonetheless.
See? What is the light of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being? If light is the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is presence, in darkness, absence.
You are well on your way, but one white orb disfigures you still. Let us finish the cure.
Continue.
Their incisions are, as yet, still streaked with imprecision. That much I must concede. How to steady their hands, I wonder.
Hmm. Ja. İyi. Dön kuşa.
It's still streaked with imprecision. That much I must concede. How to steady their hands, I wonder.
Nice.
Yes, for are we not all in need of a cure? The scalpel does not discriminate. Let each and every one of you partake in its soothing journey. Absent sisters, acquaint yourselves. It is a proud moment when one sees one's teachings so lovingly taken to heart. You are to be commended for their graduation, rewarded with the promised cure. Come, I will acquaint you with the lady's dark-fingered embrace.
Fuck.
Oh, but hush. Hold still. Let there be an end to your suffering.
Critical hit, nice.
Now they see me.
I was expecting that.
Ooh, fun.
Ooh, another crit, nice.
Time to push my luck again.
Go, Carlock, go! You, on the other hand, fuck up every time. I take it back. Push, let's tag it.
What should I do?
Does he have any immunities? Oh, yeah. Many. And see.
Let's make this quick.
Another critical.
Take your
Nice.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I need to rest. The sunset can't come quickly enough.
Okay. You're welcome. An asshole. You save him?
Should mind my step.
And he runs away. Maybe I should be close to doing a long rest. Shadowheart is running out of.
What now? With pleasure.
Yes.
Watch your back.
Can we get all?
I've got a long road ahead.
Dude, are you fucking?
Have to keep going.
What's for number one?
Let's see.
Key. When you do position that target and become
Keep a blade close.
just
Let's be quick.
oh, that's what.
Just like old times.
Ready for some good news? Shadow lag.
The mission has to come first.
What now? Cutting to the chase.
This feels good. Spill some blood.
Now this is my happy place. smell blood. Cry about it.
What's inside? On my way. Better not be cursed. Let's have a look. Something over there.
Why did you move? No, you're. I know that you are alive. See?
Let's see.
That is.
Let's get going.
And I don't have short face. I have both. What?
It's a friendly looking shadow.
No. Does it even worth it? Deliver. Okay. Remember it
One day I'll
had
catch a break.
anything.
I'll give it a shot.
Holy Fuck. I never shot that one.
Should mind my step. Light on my feet. Listen. The psionic detector. Githyanki are lurking nearby.
Well, Wargaz failed to kill you. I won't make the same mistake.
Move unseen.
Ready to party. There's no reason for just. Noxious fumes. Hostile creatures. Radius 3 meters. Oh, no.
Let's play.
Can't afford to stay idle. Need to press onward.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Miss. Push.
Need to stay focused. On the move.
What is. Okay.
Still on my feet.
Don't
Okay.
burn yourself.
Fuck. Oh well.
Say bye-bye.
Never a dull moment.
Hungry for the slaughter.
I will take the artifact for my queen.
Chill out. You are not getting shit.
I'm ready. No escape.
I got this. Ready.
Oh, come on. $27.
Magdeburg.
What is that from the dead? Form, form of dread. Oh, has extra.
To the death.
That he lost. What?
Fuck yes. Over there.
But where?
My faith will protect me.
You're going to die, right? Don't you know?
Psionic detector alerted us to the Yankee attack. Looks like Voss was good for his word. Never wanted the easy path. Open up.
By order of your queen. You died. Mm.
That might be worth a look.
Playtime's over. So, perk up your ears. You and the pup have a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil, and a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out.
If the devil is so powerful, how did they manage to get captured?
Questions! You're wasting my time! Let's see about getting your priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. You either mount a quick rescue, or you condemn Will to an eternity sizzling in the hells. Sounds like an easy choice to me.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
Nice.
You recall an old incantation from a children's story said to void a devil's contract. Abi diabole et numquam redi.
Never seen such a fearless display of sheer idiocy. Bravo. Fine, I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause
Obviously.
F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul-bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, get to Moonrise. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul?
Probably the other what I handled it. Children from the field watching us inside might ask the same. Why is one of our rank guardian?
Who better to suss out his like?
You'll find Z'rell in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Well then, let's not keep her waiting.
Praise the absolute.
Here goes nothing. I want to have a word.
There can be no doubt.
The eye focuses on you, taking in every detail of your appearance. As far as you can tell, it is a simple construct.
Guys, that will drop. I will send it to grab BRB to Hello, welcome back.
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see you. Through the main doors.
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find me, and here you are. Karlak, isn't it?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, or where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me.
Is he a threat?
Maybe. Probably. I don't know. She's a half-devil. Impossible to read. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What can I say? The bitch had good jokes.
Enough chatter. Your friend gave me 3 soul coins, said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? This could come in handy.
Sure. But she did have a condition. For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story of the soul trapped inside.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me feel like shit. Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo and stuck 'em in my head. Couldn't forget now if I wanted to. Do you want the coins or not? First coin's got the soul of a woman named Maveri. She was born to a cruel mother, and a violent father, and 3 evil brothers, all named Balder. She never knew a day of love in all her life. When she was a girl of 15, she sold her soul to Tiamat in exchange for someone who would love her unconditionally. She got what she asked for. A fellow named Clint, destined to be her soulmate. Struck by a cart and died a few moments after clapping eyes on our Mavery. Poor guy. The scud of her soul is yours now.
Thanks, I guess.
Next coin, please.
This one has got the soul of a man named Frakes. Lived in a village near Neverwinter. Hit hard by the worst hunger in 1,000 years. Frakes called out for help. Prayed for his children to have meat to eat. Zariel answered. Made old Frakes grow flesh upon flesh after flesh. His wee ones had all the meat they could stomach.
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel into your life.
Last one's got the soul of a little boy named Ungir. 8 years old. He liked playing in the sun with his friends. That's all I know.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and this slip of scratch.
Well, thanks, Flo. Hearing a bunch of desperate horror has ruined my day, which I suppose was the point.
You got 3 soul coins after the bargain, didn't you? I'd quit whinging if I were you. I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand. If you have coin, then show it.
You'll never pebble your words with that.
I do not peddle. I put weapons in worthy hands. The Absolute needs warriors for her crusade. But I see only weaklings in this place.
You want a warrior? Here.
Prove it! Who's singing your name?
Check my knuckles. I felt plenty of foes with fist alone. Nobody sings my name. I don't leave any witness. Will be ringing my name if you keep asking inane questions. Dror ugly isn't. I ripped him. His camp apart. His stomach. If your stomach is strong enough, will not you low. I lost this eye. That with the eye, it was stupid.
I'll give you that. Songs lie. Flesh can't. And you look plenty battle-worn. Want anything from my stash? You pay less than the rest.
Good enough. He likes me a lot. Shouldn't. Okay, so we see again Bolson. Initiative
What a charmer.
you have here. Tail. While one weapon gain us to that's that. Not bad. Crossbow, crossbow, grass, addition, acid, burn. Let me get one tanky crossbow.
What's next, I wonder?
Slaughter.
Wait,
The absolute war drums beat loud in your
you have anything?
chest. How may I serve?
Attention!
Slaughter well, true.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
New face. What? The goblin.
Of course. Just before some godless lunatic purged the place of every innocent soul. A pity neither of us saw what happened. Better to keep that quiet. Unless you want another look from the receiving end. Look around. All manner of beasties united against the enemies of the Absolute. Quite a god to bring them all together. And quite a fool who draw their ire. Hmm? All who pass through here find their way to the Absolute, one way or another. How painful the path is, well, that's up to them. But look at me, preaching, and when I'm only here to serve. Anything to trade, true soul?
Depends. Do you have anything interesting? When the rare wearers under damage things. This is that's it.
Watch your back.
Oh. Yeah. This is an action. A bonus. Alternative. If that your else to gain one time. You know that I'm going to kill.
An honor, true soul.
Hush! Meat sounds above. Here.
Mm.
No! Make only small. This huge. In walls above. Maybe whole tower. You find meat. You share.
Your family will answer. Eventually.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling. Now, how can I help you?
I have never seen a tame gnoll before.
Soft and sweet as pudding, isn't he? He no longer remembers his life in the wild. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better.
The Absolute accepted that as we
She
were.
gathers many threads for her design, but it is still her design. And Barnabas has found his place in it. Observe. Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do?
You decide.
The prayer, I think. Barnabas struggles with civilized speech, but he's been practicing.
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature, inexorable as the tide.
Soul.
No, Barnabas! We talked about this.
Like rope drawn taut beneath the blade, the connection simply snaps.
No. Barnabas, darling. No!
There's an illithid parasite in that.
All trace of restraint is gone. Barnabas has tasted blood, and wants more. The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Fuck. This is fine. This is something that... Nah. See? He can talk. Oh, Asterion like that. Silver blade, silver tongue, wrist, crack. Gain access. Okay. Shadow had the other side is it has a lot of Harlock 5. Jesus Christ. Let's make an entrance.
Brothers, sister, pray with me while we wait.
I'm not worthy. I never learned the words.
Yes, you did. She gives them to you fully formed. You hear?
Of many hearts, one soul. Of many thoughts, one mind.
Considering all that is at stake, considering how close...
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash.
Oi! What?
What?
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers.
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolute's Chosen for your failure.
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
Stay silent.
The goblins. They failed me. They failed us all.
You lying little...
And what would you do to those that have failed you?
They are put to death, obviously.
True. Ultimate failure must earn ultimate punishment. Night Warden Minthara, your crime is incompetence, and your sentence is death.
No!
Make her passing slow, Disciple Zorel. Be creative.
Don't kill her. She is a loyal servant of the Absolute.
A new, true soul come to share their wisdom? And what do you have to contribute?
He's such a grateful. He's not lying. That the Absolute faithful.
A pity, then, that her faith was so inadequate. Take her below.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, princess.
Kill the goblins, too.
What?
You creaking old bag of shit!
Ouch.
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
Dude, just run.
No.
Told you to run.
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. They are yours. You can release them, kill them, or feed them to each other for all I care. Just deal with them. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Dude.
Yeah. You ain't gonna do anything drastic, are ya? We've been nothing but loyal.
Put your guts on the floor. Another word, in fact. Another breath. You. I will give you a fair chance. Fight me. Either die or you kill me. You're free to go.
You serious? We don't stand a chance.
One soul. A better position.
Certain. They roll. Yeah, you are right. You do not stand a chance. You are level 1. Yes.
Go. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Can I sell those?
Each of us threads in her design.
Breathe deep and move.
The Absolute's war drums beat loud in your chest. How may I serve?
Did consider a mission item and watch what?
Slaughter!
I will slaughter. Slaughter. Oh, doggo.
Don't burn yourself.
La la la.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
This way?
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Realm?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. Tongues of psychic flame lap at the memory of the goblins dying by your hand.
I see you like to handle underlings physically. So do I.
Sounds like being a Randall could be quite agreeable.
For a while, but I get bored of people awfully quickly. Let's see if you can hold my interest.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith. You feel her grasp within your thoughts for familiar, roiling zealotry. It finds no purchase.
Simply void. But why? Why would you not embrace her, worship her? I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Some of the power she gave you. Good for you. But do you get what I
Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought. But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
You feel her presence in your head again. She grips your mind, squeezing until your vision blurs with pain.
The Absolute's blessings have far greater value than any price you could name. Be wise. Obey.
Yeah, I got the action.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
Indeed. The Absolute's love for him has made him more than mortal. He is unstoppable. There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, Disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there. Aid Balthazar if you can. And bring the relic home. Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters. It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know. And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry. Yes, and he failed to find it. Little wonder he hasn't returned here. You've seen how the General deals with incompetence. They bleed. No doubt he's chasing after Balthazar in the dark. I hope he finds him. They're likely to tear one another to pieces. If they do, Balthazar will pull himself back together again. Nier won't. His usefulness has expired. But your utility to our cause has only just begun.
Interesting.
The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
Light on my feet.
Marcos, assume no. This address you have to pondering. Will proven difficult harvest.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything. Still another Githyanki disc.
Yes. Amun.
Well, hello. Should be easy.
When you position a phone, whatever Darian needs.
Never a dull moment. How much farther can I go?
What's that?
Fuck! Okay, this one was the correct one.
Traps, please. Wish I had a bag of holding.
But who's that? Other cops?
Here we go. This song sounds like the source of Kethric's immortality.
Nice name.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles. But they were already imbued with Netherese magic. So where did that magic come from?
Can't give up now. Moving ahead. A ritual circle. Looks like it was used in the crafting of moon lanterns.
Minthara's imprisoned here. She could probably be saved. If you didn't have a conscience.
I am not a skeleton. I am neither dead nor undead.
Always at your side.
In my years as the Blade, I've witnessed countless cruelties, faced unimaginable evil. But Thorm, he is made of pure hate. The Sword Coast will rejoice when the bastard's fallen. My father is somewhere in this tower. I won't leave him in Thorm's hands. And lest we forget, we've a devil to rescue. 2 missions, 1 destination.
I would like you to join me. What do you think about the being special rescue devil ruler? Common part of
It's a first. Mazora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole. Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it, but I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. Can already feel her scheming. She won't let me go without a fuss. Trust me on this. The same thought crossed my mind. I'm only to hunt the infernal, the demonic, and the heartless. But nowhere was it stated that I can't help one. Either we find it, or I'm made a mindless blob clawing at
hunt
demons
them.
on the front line of
Helping
the blood.
them or strong. You just hunt them. Doesn't say kill. Kill.
And it means everything to me. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right. Not in a mere prison cell, certainly. My guess, Thorm will have confined him in the bowels of the tower. The deeper we dig, the closer we get. I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious. But once you take an Illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
Nice.
Yes, I suppose we should. Though I'm more than a bit wary. Still, I am the frontier's avowed protector. New dangers require new skills to vanquish them. If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers it grants me be the Sword Coast's blessing. I will consume what I must to make it so.
So you've always been a bone man?
In a sense.
Hey, you. I made it. Easy peasy. You find Mum and Pops? No. No. I don't believe you. They'd never leave me. They promised. Get away from me. Go!
We must press forward. Let's deal with Ketherick, then find Voss in Baldur's Gate.
Dude, check her armor.
Vlaakith Kosivim Crashet. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if Tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me. Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith, in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the Astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed. I'd never thought Vlaakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlaakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Geich, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood. I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlaakith's demise, and I believe he may be right.
Didn't touch anything. Maybe something.
Yes. I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Chares's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
Once again, your mind opens to Lae'zel, and she considers the disc.
More writings on Orpheus, the so-called Prince of the Comet. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Ephelaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. This is more than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith. Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more. It is not just improbable, it is impossible. Kithrak Voss and his red dragon slayed the fell prince. You could no more resurrect him than you could glue together the pile of ashes he became. My Vash taught that the silver bells of Vlaakith's court still ring out before every hunt in celebration of the prince's defeat. As a child, I longed to hear them for myself, and sing in praises to the deathless queen and her Kithraki. Tiamat's emissary. It was he who carried word that Mother Gith had negotiated the gift of the dragons, and that Vlaakith the First would preside as Queen of the Githyanki. Ephelaman remains the Queen's consort to this day, as endless as the empire he now serves.
It's a subject.
Anything more?
Itself has a lot of story.
Mark my words, this power would be no blessing. You might as well consume
Yeah,
the
okay.
gift tadpoles you wish.
Let me see.
I'm not so craven.
I can convince you. Ha.
Perhaps you... No, that's absurd. When the tadpole has stretched to every pore and slithered through every vein, what am I to do then? It won't hear my screams. It won't care if I beg. I will be remade in its image. My own might will sustain me. I have no need of this depraved power.
I like it. He needs two women.
You might be right. The Githyanki have long studied Geich and used what we've learned. The Zaithisk itself was devised from such knowledge. The tadpole is perhaps not just a curse, but a weapon I can twist and mold to my advantage. Very well. I will swallow my disgust and avail myself of the parasite's powers.
Starion.
Need something? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something it sounds...
You come with me?
Go ahead. I'm listening. Alas, no. The
charm Elminster granted me requires my death as the spark that will light the orb's fuse. Making myself invulnerable, immortal, or in any other fashion unkillable would render it useless. And gods only know what it might do to the orb itself. Still, I see no harm in learning what we can about this night song. And if we manage to find it, the harm will be all Ketheric's. So, well worth indulging our curiosity.
With pleasure. Lead on.
There is an ad coming, so I will drop ad. Gonna go for the time, and I will do all in a bit. I came back right on time, apparently. At least for me. Okay then. See. Bunnies, greater investigation. Warlock.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition, Gale. A humble specimen, aren't you?
A ritual circle. Judging by the shadow sigils inscribed, it was used in the creation of Balthazar's moon lanterns. Though its power is weakened, you could still use the shattered pixies Balthazar discarded to craft one final lantern. Not to repel the shadows, but to wield them. Mistra forbids the use of such magic. She would insist the sigils be destroyed, the circle's evil dissipated. But she is not here, and you are.
Değil İşte.
At least things have stayed interesting.
You know that. That. Already know.
No time to rest. Still breathing, despite everything.
You know what?
A long way to go still.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
If Mistra were here, I don't think she'd be best pleased with me for doing that. She was always rather fond of pixies. Still, I'm sensing no signs of any divine retribution incoming. Quite sure what to make of that. A valid and most astutely observed point. So long as I have her mission ahead of me, I suspect she'll not want to distract me with any undue moralizing. It may not be the most savory kind of magic, but it will taste sweet enough if it brings us to the heart of the Absolute in one piece. We're up against the greatest threat Faerun has ever faced. I don't mind getting my hands dirty if it gives us a better chance of surviving. Whatever advantage I can gain for us, I will. And I refuse to feel guilty for it. Now come. Best keep moving.
Very well. Let's see what this does. Don't give me trouble now.
Oh, fuck. Why do I have to go back and take a study?
Already feeling better.
How can I help? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here.
Yeah, don't worry. It will be only for a couple of.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Lead. Wait. Lifetime. Point maximum. Ah, 200 cares. Well, anyway, we are going to take a look. Good show.
Someone there?
Sorry, on do your thing.
Hardly a challenge.
All right. What now? These boots have seen everything.
Oh, the doggo!
Even stripped of flesh, the warhound is formidable. Spectral eyes meet yours as it growls a challenge. And then it hesitates, gleaming muzzle sampling your scent as if in recognition. The dog's growl only deepens, echoing in the cavity where its stomach used to be. Suspicious, the creature leans in for another sniff, and for a moment its tail wags, as if remembering a scent from long ago. Then the beast shakes its head, a ferocious warhound once more, though perhaps not quite as ferocious as before.
Fuck! Come on! Are you?
Well, well, well. Look where some people are hunted. Oh, yeah.
Even stripped of flesh, the warhound is formidable. And then it hesitates, gleaming muzzle suspicious. The creature leans in for. Then the beast shakes its head, a ferocious warhound once more. The dog's growl only deepens, echoing in the cavity where its stomach used to be. The hound relaxes, clearly accustomed to this show of deference within its master's chamber. It turns away and utterly ignores you, as it would any lowly foot soldier.
Don't be shy.
Yes, soldier. Not your scent. Selûnite magic on your skin. The general once smelled that way, when his daughter still lived. I died the same night she did, my master says, trying to protect her. I do not remember, but he brought me back. I will not fail him again.
Need a word.
Yes, soldier. You'd be the first of the general's soldiers brave enough to try. All right, that's enough.
A crooked touch. That might be worth a look. Why, that's almost beautiful. Imagine what she'd think if she saw him now.
Looking ahead. More for me? Seems simple enough. Time to press ahead.
What's the story?
A ritual. Doesn't seem related to Shah or Saluna. What's Ketherick been up to?
Let's move. Anything of use? Best be on my way.
Careful, I might. Symbol.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. What path
The
lies
door is
before me?
bugged.
Focus, Striker.
Shall we cut and run?
Acid in level 3.
Heating up.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Can't slow down. No traps, please. Always room for more? Here goes nothing. something's on my mind.
It is not your time yet, Blessed One. The rooftop chapel is reserved for the General's private contemplation, save for those he chooses to ascend.
This must be the place. We have to get inside.
You are already changed, true soul. Hearing her voice is what brought you here. But above, you will stand in her very presence. Such an honor requires more. Disciples Rel has given you a chance to earn that honor. Her design does not end at the grave, Blessed One. You will serve, whether you ascend or fall, and I find use for even the fallen. I hope that is some comfort to you.
Anything of use?
Wait. Perhaps goblin. Let's go free in Thara. We are here. Do you think I will need a lift? I don't think. I have invisibility. One.
Let's move. Swift as my feet can carry me.
You were adored, Minthara. Brought up from the darkness and into the Absolute's light.
She cherished you, but it wasn't enough. You were distracted by your own desires.
Bloodlust, murder, chaos.
And most damning of all, an inability to follow orders.
I obeyed to the best of my ability!
And isn't that depressing?
You are nothing.
Minthara's mind connects with yours. Not strong as you remember, but fractured, disintegrating.
Come to observe, true soul. She is a lesson. None can rise so high that they cannot fall again. We are erasing her. Willful, though. But you are right. Whatever is useful, we will leave intact.
None of you will break me!
Wrong!
Infidel!
Good. Oh, almost Carla. Dude, the range is incredible.
The dance macabre.
Blood comes easy these days.
I expected to be greeted as a hero. But the wretches imprisoned me and tried to tear my mind apart. I didn't think anyone would come for me. Erasing my thoughts and my will. Even I could not have endured for much longer. Agreed. Lead the way.
Stadium deer. Drop.
Fresh orders?
Still breathing, despite everything. Don't waste a step.
I last left Moonrise as a commander in the Absolute's army, obeying the voice of a god. I thought I had found a home and a purpose.
Now I leave as an exile. But you risked your life to rescue me. For that, I am grateful.
The artifact connects with her, pulling your minds together and showing her all that you have seen. The prism, your dream visitor, the protection that keeps you from obeying the Absolute and becoming a Lithid. She knows it all in a moment. Her mind reels, but is no longer clouded. She accepts the truth. She has no choice.
There is much we must discuss. Do you have a safe place to camp nearby?
Somebody I think didn't like that.
Let's have a look.
Need something? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. Well, you know where to find me.
He sounds disappointed. Gale, where are you?
I need a moment for the two of us.
Just the two of us.
How can I help?
With pleasure.
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation. Thank you for allowing me to come here, and for bringing me back to myself. Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind. Precisely. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them. Starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketherick. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear. All that live can die. I can help you plot Ketherick's demise, but I need something from you first. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least. The Prism will protect me. You will fight alongside me and help me to get my vengeance. I knew you were different to other true souls when we met, but I could see nothing clearly. Now, thanks to the Prism, the Absolute does not cloud my thoughts at all.
I think I will romance
I see
Sarah.
that together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute. General Thorm would have the world believe that his invulnerability is a gift from the Absolute. That is a lie, intended to impress those who flock to the cult's cause, and to strike fear in the minds of those who stand against the Absolute. I believe Thorm draws his power not from a divine source, but an arcane one. I suspect it is the very relic that Balthazar has been sent to retrieve. We must find the necromancer and claim what he seeks, or destroy it. Now, rest. We will need our strength for what lies ahead. I would gladly join you in the fight. Leave one of your admirable ambition. But you must make room for me first. Good travels.
What are you?
It doesn't seem long ago that Minthara would have sought to kill us, and now we've welcomed her along. We're nothing if not magnanimous. Rings a bell? Why? Oh, hells. You didn't pick that by hand, did you? They're deadly poisonous. Joking. They're safe. And beautiful. Thank you. I don't have anything to give you in return, I'm afraid.
We'll see. Give me a while to put my imagination to work. Fine. What's on your mind? Very serious of you. But go ahead. Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated. He's trouble. Worse, he's a traitor. Whatever loyalty he had towards Lady Shah is long gone. It would please her greatly to see him meet his long overdue end, I'll wager.
I think he was a lunate, not a Sarah follower.
I'm ready.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Better not be cursed.
Anyone interested? Look. Seems not.
So, you found the seat of the Absolute's power. How
Dang.
much power it is. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. Catherick Thorm is clearly important, but I wonder if there's more to it than that. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. You're on the right track. It's in Moonrise Towers, but I don't know where exactly. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me. Yes. I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me. Its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental. But we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
It is as we knew. My people have turned their blades against us. They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies, and we will grant them their only just fate. Death.
Dog pants through a ball held firmly in his mouth. He relinquishes the ball. It is well chewed and slick with drool. His eyes track the ball avidly. He shuffles on his paws, ready to chase after it. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Throw the ball, you monster.
This place gives me the creeps. How's the barricade coming along?
Alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Pretty? Yeah.
Heapside narrows at
That's
night.
one way of looking at it. You could also say it's a prime target. The one pocket of light in the gloom.
Count your lucky stars.
Weet je wat is dat? Fragment met... Dat is goed kip. Go to a minimum. What is wrong with the doors?
He keeps saying Thaniel's name. He must know more. We need to rouse him. Good. Its music might help restore him.
Show it to him.
Daniel! He's still trapped there. He needs help.
Calm. Breathe. You've been trapped in the Shadowfell for a century. Take a moment to clear your mind.
A century? You're Halsin. Thaniel said to find you. You must help him, please.
I will, but I need to know where Thaniel is. If I venture into the Shadowfell blind, I will never find him.
I'm not sure I can put it into words. The landscape there shifts and changes. Lavender. Whenever I saw Thaniel, I always smelled lavender.
I can work with that. Rest now. Meet me by the lakeshore. I have what we need to proceed, but I'll need your help. Be ready. This may prove perilous.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Can't give up now. Should mind my step. I'll give it a shot. What's inside?
You're here. Good. Now we can begin. Thaniel is trapped in the Shadowfell, but thanks to your efforts, I know where to look. Now I must go there, alone. With the Oakfather's blessing, I can infiltrate the Shadowfell, but doing so will sap my strength. I'll need your help if I'm to return. I need you to stay here. Keep the portal open until I return, and defend it at all costs. Good. Now it's important that only I pass through the portal once it opens. The magic is fragile. Any mistake, and our one chance will be lost forever. It took me years of study, of seeking the Oakfather's favor, to find a way to part the veil. Pray that this works. Oakfather, hear me. Aid me. Force open the jaws of darkness. Make passage for your vessel of light. It's ready. I'll return with Thaniel as soon as possible. Stay close to the portal. Buy me what time you can.
So much for peace.
Correct? Double crit? Where are you going? Gail, why can't I hear? The game might be a little bugged. There are more here. Still there.
Got to move.
Hehe.
More foes. Halcyon better get back soon. Nothing important is ever easy.
Okay, so I will do this. Then come up here.
One day I'll catch a break.
Who is too far away? One. Another rat is coming. We'll continue the fight as long as it's right. Sorry about it.
On the move.
Some must have fallen to the ground.
Ought to do it.
Hey guys, welcome back. More enemies appeared. A lot of more came closer.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Good.
What do I have to lose?
Keep destroying stuff. Why does it have advantage? Yeah, I don't.
Need to act fast.
What? I must have pressed space by mistake. This one. Okay, so can reach him, but I will do this. Nice. I do what I want. Okay.
Poor
poor fucker.
Literally.
I'm ready.
You are not done yet. Yeah, good. Good. Firebolt here. Miss! Okay.
I'm no word.
Good luck. Hard.
Covered.
What now? Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Get of him. This one as well. Ah, sure. Nice.
It's done. I have him. But something's wrong. Dreadfully wrong. No. It can't be. Yes. I'll bring him back to camp. He'll be safest with us. I need to examine him. I need to understand what's wrong. It's almost like something's missing from him. Come see us when you can.
Jesus Christ.
What's hiding here?
Free money.
Desperate prayers to Selûne echoing from the past.
Time to press ahead.
They did not save him.
Your Graven Guard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be.
Thaniel will be so scared there alone. We looked after each other for such a long time. I hope he's all right. Something wrong. He withstood the shadows for so long. Whatever's overcome him now must be something different. Something worse. I trust you and Halsin to help him. He's a sweet soul, Thaniel. I can't wait for you to meet him.
I need a quick word.
Thaniel is resting, but it's no easy slumber. I discovered what's wrong with him. The shadows rendered him in two when they bore him away to the Shadowfell. Half of his essence remained here, amidst the curse. What stayed behind would have been the strongest part of him. But after all these years left in the darkness, corruption must have taken hold. It's both simple and not. We need to find Thaniel's missing half and make him whole again. Only the missing half may not come willingly. The curse will have sunk its tendrils deep, twisting Thaniel's essence into something else. No matter how it's been twisted by the shadows, it is still part of Thaniel. Look for signs of life in the darkness, wildflowers where everything else is dead. The curse...
In fact, there is a ruin some way outside of Last Light. I caught a glimpse of fresh blooms there, but did not investigate further. I shall mark it upon your map.
This doesn't have to be your burden alone. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side. If you want me, I'm yours. Against the curse, against the absolute... anything. Just say the word. I'll be ready.
Give it time. We will see victory yet.
Yeah?
Heapside narrows at nighttime. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count your lucky stars.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land. Take care now.
Might be useful.
Never came this way? Oh, yeah. Hmm. Go inside. Since we are here. There's not a lot of things you can do.
Seems simple enough. Open up.
I assume that's another way.
What's in here?
No. I guess it's from the other way. That we were inside on the forge underneath. What the fuck is it? Am I going in the correct way? No, of course.
She was no fun. All I wanted was to play. Boo! I scared you! I saw it! Nobody beats me at hide and seek.
Though shrouded in shadows, the child's resemblance to Thaniel is unmistakable. This must be his dark half, warped by the curse.
Will you play with me?
What are you?
I'm Oliver. I'm 7. Will you play with me?
Do you have an play with?
I have a mummy, a daddy, and a doggy. They'll be back in a while, but you're here now, and I want to play.
Oh, nice.
Below the layers of shadow and curse, you sneak a fleeting glance of this creature's true nature. Not an ordinary child, but not a spectre either. One part of a greater whole, something ancient and oddly sad.
I don't know anyone called that. Don't ask me again. Now play with me.
Did you see how the darkness of his
Spoil
face?
sport.
Spoil sport.
I'm not going back. I like it here. I've made a family for myself. I get to play all the time.
Lands at him.
Not harder. Impossible. I don't want to play with you anymore.
He's scarpered. And I suppose it's up to us to find him.
With a flick of the wrist.
Nice. Come on. Step here. Whatever.
No choice but to keep going.
What is my ability to for this one?
and take me on.
Can't afford to let up.
You should have just left me alone. Spoil my fun. I'll teach you a lesson. Just you watch.
Boom!
Fuck off, little kid.
Stop it right now. You'll be sorry.
Good. What the f...
Nothing will stand in my way. You made a grave mistake.
Got to focus.
Need to learn the hard way.
Why are you doing this? All I wanted to do was play.
All I want for Christmas.
I can't even catch my breath.
Why couldn't you just leave me alone? Why can't I just stay here playing? I had everything I've ever wanted, right here. And you've ruined it. I'm not leaving. You can't make me.
You don't have to. You have to do this.
He's nothing to me. He left me here all this time. I had to do everything for myself. Even when it was scary, even when I was alone. I didn't give up. But would he even want me back? I've changed. A lot. So I wouldn't have to make up friends to play with anymore. I'd have someone real. I'd like that. And he would too, I think. All right, I'll do it. I want to do it. Bye. And thank you for playing with me.
How much farther can I go?
Well done, Shadowheart. No, that was great. Ha! A cloud of daggers! Let's go inside. This game sometimes... else and fuck are you? Not bothering.
I don't believe it. They can't be.
Breathe, child. Resist not the winds of change. Let them carry thee.
No.
Listen. Dost thou not hear it? Where creation meets ruin, where morning meets midnight, the root of all being. Balance.
They're dead. I can't. Balance.
Your very soul is tangled in shadow. Arabella's magic, wild as cursed briar. Her talent is now yours, too.
The girl must learn the ways of the arcane, but she shan't remain here. Arabella holds a power beyond reckoning. That of the decaying forest and the seedling that bore it. But it is unbalanced. Her yoke is already heavy. If she walks thy path, it will surely break. Arabella will depart once thou dost leave these accursed lands. She will find her way safely. Thus, it is fated.
Bowman, you're making me leave.
Fear not, girl. The weave knows thy purpose. It will guide thee, if thou dost listen.
You feel her grief fade as if it were your own. There is a lightness in her now, veiling the power within, soothing it.
Is that my future? Is that why they died?
It is.
It's wonderful. Thank you, Bowman, for being nice. If there are people like you around, perhaps everything will be all right.
Gale? Where the fuck are you? Oh.
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale. Gladly. Simply follow yonder path. love this time of night. There's an almost reverent silence. The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers. That most beautiful of fantasies.
Dude. What is that?
I will be. Soon. I am perhaps just one hard day away from being without any troubles at all. This may be my last night alive. I wanted it to be under a canopy of beauty and wonder. I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure. Babe or crone, coward or hero, death is assured. Mistra's forgiveness is not. If you knew the end was near, would you not want to ensure it had meaning? I am terrified. I will not claim otherwise. My face could scarcely conceal it, even if my words sought to deny it. There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it on my own terms. Yes, but there is so much to live for and so few moments in which to house it all. Damn you. Damn you for giving me so much to care about. Our friends, our adventures. This would have been so much easier if it was just me, but it isn't. If there is a way, any way, to save all that's grown dear to me, I want to seize it. I just cannot fathom what that might be, other than to fail Mistra and condemn the world. Stay with me, will you? I don't want to think of it anymore, but I don't want to be alone either. I was hoping to speak to you, as a matter of fact, about the night you were kind enough to keep this melancholy wizard company. I wanted to thank you. I was sinking into a dark place, but you reminded me there is still light in the world, if I should care to look for it. You may well have prevented me from doing something very rash in the near future. I count myself lucky. Careful. I may just take you up on that.
Now I can see it.
Thou shalt return to me. Thou shalt have my blessing. I shall walk with thee. I shall grant you my power.
You feel a chuckle coming on.
Okay. So I'm going to close. We are going to take care of price towers. I think we have to free the host. Then we will have to come back, go and into Sar's temple, and after that I believe here, if I remember correctly. So yeah, yes, I will see you next week. However, is the bundles 8. I upload the schedule. I will upload the schedule in a couple of minutes. Thank you for joining me. Let me just find someone, guys, to read you out, guys, too. If there is anyone. Perfect. Just chatting. Anyone. Let me answer. Baldur's Gate, cadê? Hmm. Yeah. Or so many. Just for. Thank you for joining me again. Hopefully, I will see you next week. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a nice rest. Hopefully, I will see you again. Bye bye.